You mentioned your family as well. To see family-run stores is becoming less and less prominent, but then to see family-run groups like yourselves with 11 under the belt, how have you kept this thing together? What has been the glue?
Uh, I mean, family is always, there's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be emotions and personalities. I mean, my kids grew up in the car business, so they knew the demands. They knew what was expected. They had heard me. They both played, wouldn't say professional sports, but they both played hockey at a high level. So I think, they had some of that with it. And then, they weren't just given a management job. They started on the sales floor. Brandon started on the sales floor, worked his way up. We agreed that he should go to another dealer group for a while. When he was in that 23, 24-year-old range, and went and got some experience and kind of grew up a bit and matured a little bit. And then Jordan went to university and got a business degree and learned the I's and T's of some of that stuff that you learn in college. And and then I guess the biggest success for us is as working together is we all agree that we're still a family no matter what. So sometimes we can get irritated or get annoyed, but I can't remember the last time where one of us was upset and didn't talk to the other person for a day. That maybe happened a couple of years ago or something, but we always seem to talk it out, and we just always agree that family's first. So we're a family first, and then we're partners in the company second, right? So and that has kind of kept us focused on the right things.
That's powerful. And I imagine, correct me if I'm wrong, but I imagine your team members seeing that they have a stronger trust in you to have like deeper conversations and the difficult
Yeah, I mean,
ones.
we've built some really good relationships, right? So some of the senior managers have personally worked with me for almost 20 years, and then they've seen my boys when they were young, and even came to the hockey games when they were young, and whatnot. And then so now they've seen them grow into to 30-year-old men, and are really good at their positions, and now have become their bosses. So it it works out well. And then they both of my sons and even my son-in-law, everyone has and my daughter was involved in the business, but now she's taking care of babies. But I think everyone has sort of a different some type of mindset and different outlook on things. So when we do make decisions, we can see everyone's point of view a little differently. And Jordan is very expense minded, and very cautious in how he approaches things, where Brandon is a risk taker and a bit more about putting up the dollars, and maybe more of a natural salesperson. And so that brings a really good mix when you kind of put them together. You know what I mean? So one wants to really save money and the other one wants to spend it. So somewhere in the middle sometimes is usually what happens.
Yeah, it's good to have that contrast.
Yeah.